opponent that Terence Crawford will face on August 3rd believes that Crawford is underestimating him and that he won't be afraid to shock the boxing world. Oddly, Israil Madrimov has taken shots at Crawford, not because he did anything wrong, but because he recently appeared on a WWE episode. This is the best boxer in the world, so the move was an insult to his character and boxing prowess, given that Crawford has chosen to spend his time doing things other than competing on this week's WWE SmackDown. In the first applause portion, Cody Rhodes was helped by boxer Terence Crawford to keep Austin Theory and Grayson Waller at bay. The dynamic duo of A Town Down Under Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are known for their brash and cocky attitude each week on Friday Night SmackDown. However, they paid a price for the same by a man from outside the squared circle, a chair, and in a video obtained by Ringside News for the July 26 tapings of SmackDown, filmed after the broadcast of the July 19th edition of SmackDown. Theory and Waller were seen in a promo segment with boxing sensation Terence Crawford. On Lee Rest came out to cut a promo talking about Randy Orton being assaulted by Solo Sikoa on last week's broadcast. Theory and Waller made their way to the ringside area, which led to Cody attacking the two. Applause. Men. Not undefeated boxing champion Terence Crawford was ringside for Friday's WWE SmackDown from Omaha, Nebraska, and helped Cody Rhodes even the odds in a 2-on-1 fight against A Town Down Under. After Rhodes was thrown outside the ring, Crawford, an Omaha native, handed him a steel chair. The chair you need to apologize, the thing you belong in the ring with. In the main event of the show, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens faced off against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Here the bloodline interfered, putting Cody Rhodes through a table as the show went off the air. Rhodes used the hardware to even the odds and ended the segment standing victorious while the heels fled in retreat. Terence Crawford was observed helping Cody Rhodes repel an onslaught from A Town earlier in the evening. He entered the arena in Australia to confront the pair as they were filming their program for the following week. Just so you know, after Grayson Waller trash-mouthed him, he nominated his partner Theory to take care of Crawford and knock him out right then and there. "If you take one more step towards me, my boy Theory said it's not you." Instead, as the episode came to an end, Terence showed off his skills in the boxing ring by taking out Austin Theory and posing for the camera. All of this had occurred beforehand. The battle between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov is scheduled for August 3, 2024 at ___ Stadium in Los Angeles, California. This date coincides with the WWE SummerSlam. It was also a statement to those who undervalue Crawford's popularity and his ability to draw large crowds. It's shocking that Israil Madrimov chose to criticize Crawford instead of minding his applause business and saying, "You underrate me, I'm going to mess you up. You're so stupid for doing that." Perhaps Madrimov wasn't paying close attention when Crawford recently sparred under Ward ahead of fight night. Crawford was drafted in the services of boxing legend Andre Ward, who was seen engaging in some rough sparring with the Omaha puncher. On Tuesday morning, Ward shared a brief clip of their transfer to his social media accounts, showing Crawford practicing hand fighting at his home gym. Fans praised Crawford for the historic link-up in the comment section after seeing the video. One fan tweeted, "It sharpens iron," while another said, "Two goats going at it." A third fan offered some information. Someone else posted this as why. In his gym, Terence has masters of the sport pound for pound, and he gives them their flowers. Meanwhile, a fifth fan said that the two greatest Americans since Floyd Mayweather Ward are among the few world champions who have retired undefeated. The son of OD is renowned for having hung up his gloves in 2017 with an impeccable 32-0 record after defeating divisional great Sergey Kovalev to win the WBA and WBO light heavyweight titles before moving up to 175 pounds. In addition to Kovalev, Ward has recorded victories over Carl for ML Kessler and the Super 6 World Boxing Classic Tournament, solidifying his status as the best super middleweight of his generation. Arthur Abraham and Chad Dawson, even yet, it would be difficult to locate a list of the best 168-pound fighters of all time without the San Francisco superstar appearing on the All the Smoke podcast. The two battles that Ward, who finished his career with a perfect record of 32 victories from 32 fights, would most like to see in boxing are Boots my favorite, and a lot of them because they are skilled in different ways. I would like to see Canelo square off against either David Benavidez or Terence Crawford. You have two options. Approach someone in your weight class or make an effort to pick on the smaller man. Terence Crawford would bet on the man who has fought 3 weight classes below him in the hypothetical Crawford-Canelo clash. At this point, I'm not betting against Terence against anyone not participating. Discussing how many fighters there are in the game right now, Ward claims that Bud Crawford is a guy you can bet your house on. I can bet the house on Bud because we have a lot in common mentally. He may be skilled, but his heart and mind are different. There aren't many guys who talk like that these days, but until you get into a real fight, we don't really know what you have. He's different. He's a dog. That's what gets me out of my seat. It means that when the time comes to be that guy, you can be that guy, but because of our similarities, Madre isn't just mocking Bud Crawford this time around, as he had previously done in several interviews. Israil Madrimov isn't worried about anyone not giving him a chance to defeat Terence Crawford on August 3rd at the __ Center in Los Angeles. When Madrimov spoke in an interview on Tuesday, July 16th, the regular World Boxing Association super welterweight champion expressed confidence in his skills and respect for his opponent. "It's a fight against the toughest fighter," he said, referring to all the obstacles that surround the fight. "I'm mentally very stable about it, and I know that if I'm given a chance, I deserve it, and I know I had to go through to get here." Before going professional in 2018, Madrimov had a fantastic amateur boxing career. As fight fans get to know him better, Madrimov has led many American boxing fans to social media to learn more about him. One thing that keeps coming up is the sheer size of Uzbekistan's body. "Yes, I have fought in 10 high-caliber professional fights. All 10 were against tough opponents in the WBA. I have also fought in over 200 international amateur fights, so I have over 300 amateur fights under my belt." He went on, "The ring will show everything on August 3rd. You will see everything. We have some things we've been watching. We're not going to talk about it right now with a lot of fighters who are losing before they even step in the ring with Crawford. They're already kind of on the downside of their careers with me. I'm mentally strong," Madrimov said, to again blame Madri's complaints. There have already been boxers highlighted on WWE. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. is a retired American professional boxer who is regarded as the greatest fighter of all time and the best of his generation. He is a 5-division world champion who has won 12 world titles and the lineal championship in 4 different weight classes. Mayweather Jr. is undefeated in his professional career. Mayweather has earned the Fighter of the Year title from Ring Magazine twice, in 1998 and 2007. He has also received the Fighter of the Year award from the Boxing Writers Association of America in 2007 and 2013, as well as the Best Fighter ESPY award in 2007, 2008, 2010, 2012, 2013.